Welcome to Where's Abyss. I am Rogue Dubs. We have a great challenge today from a very kind chatter with a funny name, Turbo Poot 4. His challenge idea is only be able to use one summon slot each wave. We can choose one slot. That's the only summon that we have each wave. So I have an idea of how this is going to work. Before I reveal the character we're going to use, I want to remind everyone we are so close to 100 subscribers. By the time I make this video, we may have already hit it, but just take a look. Make sure you're subscribed. If you've been watching these videos and you think, surely I'm subscribed to Rogue Dubs, I watch all of his videos. Take a look for me. Make sure the algorithm is really good at giving you what you want, and maybe you haven't subscribed yet. So take a look for me. We can hit our goal and keep going to the next one. Also, make sure you like the video so I know you like these challenges, and comment your suggestion down below of your favorite character, a challenge idea like Turbo Poots, or something that you thought was very difficult. Anything goes. I will do any challenge, pretty much. All right, let's get into the video and see what we got going on for this one. Okay, so who I'm thinking of using for this challenge is Takakage Kobayakawa. So he is the son of Motonori Mori. I have not used him yet. He has Wisdom and Wind, Toyotomi, Strategist, and Western Region are three of his cards that we can get status infliction or attack up on. So he's got some things there that will help us. His player hero traits, he gets a 50% attack bonus for 20 seconds whenever he levels up. He gets 50% bonus wisdom emblems. His assimilable gauge charge is increased while he's healthy, and he cuts a second from summoning when he inflicts disorient. So we'll look for some disorient if we can get it. The big thing, though, is this Record of Sin that I got. If you have not seen this yet, it is crazy. It is the max roll plus 50 attack for the character's 50 is the highest it can go. It gives us some speed as well, which is nice. I kind of prefer that to defense, honestly. And then we also get a plus 2% attack for every wisdom emblem. So if we get to 25 wisdom, which is very doable with getting 50% more with Kobayakawa, we'll get a 50% bonus attack as well for having that much wisdom. We can also put in Lu Su to get even more attack scaling with his unique tactic active. So that is the idea, and we are going to take a look and see what this challenge will be like. What we'll basically do is if I summon a different summon each phase, if I accidentally summon someone else, I can utilize the exit to title screen, and then I'll be able to redo the phase. So we'll do it that way. We'll try to find which attack we like the most. So far, his charge 3 is I'm really liking his moveset already. It's reminding me a lot of his kind of character model, and his weapon reminds me of the main character in Fire Emblem Awakening, who has like a sword and a book, skill book. Very strong. All right, so this would be increased attack by 50% for heroes with Western Region. We're going to grab that. So we only have one emblem as of now. We only have one hero as of now, so we don't have to worry about, Turbo Poot's challenge here. We'll only be able to summon one person. But we just got to keep in mind that we are only able to do, once we have more than one, we can only summon one. It's kind of a precision challenge, because oftentimes I just hold down Y, the charge attack button, to keep finishing the attack. So I'll have to be really careful and not do that. Kanetsugu Nawa gives us 100% barrier damage with Toyotomi. We'll take that. Hanbei Takanaka is in here, who also gives Toyotomi attack. Alright. So my thinking is that we find one attack that we really like. Yeah, see, like right there, I wasn't really trying to, and I just summoned him anyway because I held Y. So I think the holding kind of cues the action. Let me just see. All right, we're looking for Mitsunari Ishida is pretty good too. I'm gonna take that. He's a Toyotomi with wisdom. So if I do 1, 2, and just press, okay. If I do 1, 2, and hold, but I release in time, okay. As long as I release in time, It's interesting he was getting kind of like a buff, looked like. No. Okay. I was just looking at that wrong. All right. As long as I release in time, we'll be able to not summon additional person. Take the longer amount of time to get more attack. Do our Mushu attack here. That seems really good. That seemed like it was incredibly strong. We got to keep taking this. Keep taking the wisdom. There's Hanbei, and he's already active. So we'll do that. We saw Motorimori over there. We're getting tons of wisdom trees. This is a very lucky run so far. Just got to be careful, too, because it's the kind of thing where you can kind of just keep playing and not even realize what you did. So right there, I summoned Muneshige. I'm just being really careful so I don't... I'm getting used to how this works. All right, cool. So I am able to not accidentally summon someone pretty consistently, at least right now. I would love to get like one super strong summon skill and then a really good formation to give it double slot bonus effects. We get Motorimori, we just get him too. That's perfect. Another wisdom tree. I think we've gotten literally like 4 in a row. That is really, really nice. This is about as lucky as I've ever been, as far as the trees we're seeing. Alright, so we summoned Mitsunari Ishida. Keep that in mind. We cannot use any other slots now. It's the one. The one is actually the one that is very hard, because I think he attacks so fast off of the one that it's very easy to summon Muneshige. Okay, cool, yeah. You just gotta be really careful and make sure you don't do it by accident. I'm gonna keep grabbing Wisdom. Lusu. That's crazy. He's gonna come in for... Oh, he's already in. Cool. Yeah. Our attack is at what? 115% already. Okay. That seems really good. Gotta find some wind as well. Would like to find some wind. I guess I don't have to, but it'd be nice. Yeah, we're getting a lot of attack. Like, not every run's gonna be like this, where you get this much wisdom so fast. Okay, that's good, because it's wind, right? So it's skill and wind, because we don't have any skill yet, so we want to try to get some skill up as well. So I would say that we stick with summoning slot 1 with Muneshige here with his little thing. Yeah, because that actually does pretty good damage. I'm just being really careful. I'm not like... Just don't want to accidentally summon somebody. Okay. It will get more challenging as we move through, though. Only having one summon slot for sure. Like if we get a really good summon skill to do on, we're not gonna do Soaring Blade because our previous video was on Soaring Blade, so we'll do a different one at the very least. Heart of War may be nice. T-Bowl. It must be T-Bowl. Matsukaze. Yeah, Matsukaze. Yeah, because that lets us, our voices are turned up, right? Yeah, cool. Matsukaze lets us actually use our summon slot 1 more, which is what we, we kind of want to... I think it'd be boring to, like, do a non-summon, do a run where you don't summon anybody. I'd like to actually have the slot be very useful. Wisdom. The other thing, too, about having a lot of wisdom is that it helps your summon skill shots very quickly as well. Cool. Yeah, I think we have to do Genshio here. to boost Munashige. South South's right there. We gotta do it. It's too good. Alright, Charm. We could use a lot more Charm too to reduce our summon cooldowns. Okay. Let's do the increased Mushu charge for 5 phases. That'll be really helpful. Get into the middle of the crowd. That Mushu is crazy. 130 kills is pretty good. Get the amplifying orb out there. That's the amplifying orb, right? Rapid fire cannon. I kind of like it, I'll be honest. I like it more than I thought I would. Ooh. The one-eyed ogre, huh? If you say so. I'm assuming that not using the assemble gauge is not part of the challenge. That would be much more difficult. He said summon slots, so I don't think he meant no assemble. It's hard enough. It's hard enough only using one summon slot. Like doing it by accident is the hard part. Is not doing it by accident for sure. That's the hardest part of the challenge. And so far, I'm impressed with myself for doing as well as I have because I thought I'd be accidentally summoning a ton of people. We're gonna keep taking Wisdom because it's funny. Kenshin is in here to activate Kenetsugu Naue. We would like to do that for barrier damage on Toyotomi. Sure. I spent a lot of karma moves recently. Cool. He does stand quite still after his attacks, but it doesn't strike me as being a big deal. That was close. I almost summoned Kenetsugu Naue. Yeah, you kind of have to, like, normally I'm, like, the summon, I feel like gives you a bit of an invulnerability window, like, for, like, a second. But I'm not getting that right now. I think I just have to evade sooner. I'm focusing too much on not holding wide for too long. I need to just make sure I'm evading enough. It's like the invulnerability. We haven't even gotten that yet. Just finish it up with the Mushu. Great. Yeah, having 2 Mushu attacks would be awesome. Long Snake is cool. That's more speed. This is crazy because people were saying like you can never not take Lubu, but in this case we get more attack from taking Zhuge by far. I know it's Lubu, but we gotta take double Mushu at this point is amazing. We're going here. We were looking for Kenshin, but Zhuge is too good to pass up there. It's just insane. More slap bonus effects. I think maybe we put like once we get Motonori Mori buffed, yeah, we should put him in the lead spot. Like summon our dad over and over again. That'd be cool. I like that attack too. That's the key. You have to you evade while your charge attack is finishing, so you don't summon. That's the key to this challenge. I love all the pages flying around. It's very cool. That's really good. I'm gonna take it. It's gonna help us activate Motonori Mori's effect. I didn't put on Long Snake. Nice. So that actually buffs Motonori Mori, so he has a 60% bonus attack now. I'm going to this Charm. There was a King's Cauldron that might have been good, but I think it's correct to go to this here. Yes, he's doing 100 damage per hit now. Just, oh man, I did it. Okay. I held it a little long. I was about to say, you just gotta focus and not accidentally summon somebody, and I did, but I caught it caught it right away, so we're good. So yeah, if the challenge is not clear to you if you're watching this video, I'm only able to summon one character per phase. I can change what character it is if I wanted to, but I'm only allowed to summon one person. So once I summon Muneshige in slot 1, that's the only person that I can summon. I think it makes sense to have them be a wind person, though, because he also reduces the summon cooldown when we inflict Disorient. So inflicting Disorient would be helpful for that. We're going to keep taking Charm to activate Motoori Mori's 1 million people, 1 heart. Or as I always say, 1 million people, 1 million heart. This is a Daimyo. We're going to take that. Is there Daimyos in here? Yeah, Nagamasa Ozai. Let's go for it. It'll activate Ice too. Like the Cauldron's over there, but I think we're doing good enough that we don't have to go to it yet. Like if you're just starting this game, you should be taking King Cauldrons early to get attack scaling, because your attack stat is not high enough at the start of the game to allow you to not get that attack bonus early. I summon Ishida again. I feel like the hyper attacks will be even harder to manage. Maybe not though. I like that a lot. Yeah, he's a lot like the main guy in Fire Emblem Awakening, and I like that. This guy might be one of my favorite characters. People in chat during my streams were telling me that I would really like him. By the way, if you are wanting to watch me live, I am streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I'm at Twitch at twitch.tv/RogueDubs. There will be a link in the description. Would love to have y'all there, to see you guys there. It's a great time. Got a good group hangs out there. We're gonna boost Motoori Mori. Even though now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really care about that, to be honest. Let's go for it. Let's go for this King's Cauldron. See what it's got for us. I really want slot 1 to be buffed. That's a bust. I'm not taking any of that. Let's go for the wind power, I guess. Interesting. I'm gonna take Zhao Yun here. Save the rest. Okay. Alright. We need one more Daimyo to activate 1 million people, 1 heart, which will be another attack bonus with Motoori Mori. Our attack right now is at 135%, so we're kind of slowing down a little bit. Oh, we need 2 more. What was I looking at for Daimyos? Oh, the April Showers buff. Okay, that's fine. It'll be good for when we actually use the formation. Cool. Our Fire Cannon is out. That is our only summon skill we can use. Just remember me. Oof. I literally was looking at it and I was like, oh cool, Mitsunari's gonna come out, and then I remembered I can't do that. Cool. Easy flat. Very, very good. Didn't use any of our Mushu attacks. Could have used them quite a lot, I think. But that is okay. Alright. No, maybe. These are tough. I like the tea kettle. I'm gonna take that. Greenbag Book is really, if you're in high traversals like 5 and 6, Greenbag Book is really nice. If you have any healing at all, like through Slay, Okuni, or consecutive hits with Wisdom, really consider using Greenbag Book if you see it, because getting that 50% bonus healing is incredible. Like I was feeling 100 when I had that in my Traversal 6 run. I was feeling 150 right at the start with triggering triggering my assemble gauge with Okuni healing. We're gonna do a Mushu attack here. And I am going to assemble. I'm gonna just run over here. Grab this. We're gonna raise attack 1. Yeah. Love his moveset. A lot. Nice. Cool having those super powerful Slay arrows too from Motonori, from my dad, if you will. Yeah, we need a couple more charm. This is good. That's good enough to take. Good enough to take, for sure. No question. What is up? I have brought a tornado of books. Do you like it? I have 2 of them, in fact. Here's my buddy. His name is Muneshige Tachibana. He's pretty cool. Having some strength would be nice to have increased duration of the wind orbs from the rapid fire cannon. But that's pretty far in our future and probably not something we're going to really go for with this character, with this build. But not the worst thing. We're going to grab that. More evasion distance is good. We're pretty close to having infinite of Muneshige, I believe. Cool. We did it. I like how he pushes that like triangle, like trident of water out on his 4. That was cool. Or that is cool. So Mature Yukimura Sanada would give us a 100% attack bonus. Let's take him. And that is our new mission. So finding the Sanada Torchbearers. We still are looking for Kenshin, of course, on Kanetsugu. We'll go here and see if we find him. So we can find Kenshin Uesugi, Ina, or Nobuyuki Sanada in here. All 3 of those would benefit our build and help us to activate effects that would greatly boost the attack power of this build. Either through barrier damage with Kanetsugu Naoe or through raw attack with Mature Yukimura Sanada. One of the hardest unique tactics to activate because of how many torchbearers it needs, and Sanada, because there's only like 7 Sanada, I think, and it wants you to get 5 of them. But they're kind of concentrated. As long as you can find bolt trees. A lot of the Sanada 2 are also torchbearer, which helps a lot. We're going to increase disorient probability. This kind of in keeping with the build as far as like inputting disorient to cut time from the timer. Ina, we will take. We're gonna go here, and we'll look for torchbearers at this point. Although I think we're kind of good on. I think we only need like a couple more. We only need 2 more torchbearers. But if we see him, we'll take him. Torchbearers, Wisdom, Sanada. That's what we're looking for at this time. If you know of any applicants that are Sanada Torchbearers, please refer them to the Dubs recruitment program. We are hiring for all positions. Note, you may, even though you are hired, you may not be given a space in the formation. These spaces are quite limited. Also, you will not be summoned unless during Assemble. We already have this position filled by one Muneshige Tachibana. Where is the decoy warrior? Did he come out? Okay, he's right there. He has the fans. He's running in. He's ready to go. He's excited. He's not dead yet. Shucks. Close, though. There we go. Okay. Okuni is interesting. Okay. We have to take that, I think. There's too much going on there. I don't have talent on this character. No, I don't. Okay. This is attack. I think Mitsunari Ishida comes out for who? No, we don't need to come. We don't need to take anybody out. We're good. Yeah. 1 million people, 1 heart got activated. That's what I was looking for. So what am I up to? 200%. Good. Yeah, we go here. Finding Masayuki Sanada would be ideal. One of the 7 Sanada we still need. For mature Yukimura Sanada. Whenever I summon Munishige, my heart drops because I think I've done something that I'm not allowed to do. But I'm allowed to do it. It's okay. You gotta keep taking the wisdom. It's too funny. Yeah. Like, Munishige is not doing a lot, but he is cutting time from his own cooldown. We actually need more Brave Generals to activate him, because he'll give us a plus 50% attack bonus if we get him active. We need 6 more, though. That's pretty crazy. The thing about Brave Generals are very concentrated in Dynasty Warriors characters. There definitely are a lot in Samurai Warriors, but a lot of them are Dynasty Warriors characters. Masayuki Sanada. Great. So I could put in Zhao Yun with Soaring Blade, but we're not going to do it because we're doing something a little bit different this time. We don't want to do Soaring Blade every single time. Kenshin is in here, but we're so close to getting 50% bonus attack with our Record of Sin, and I just want to do it. And also, I mean, every one we get increases our attack by 5%. And then randomly we'll get one that we get 2 for, which is great. Because of our trait that gives us 50% bonus. This guy is just like the lord of summoning. It's funny to not let him summon. It's kind of interesting. We will do skill on the off chance we find Mochiga Chosokobe, which is possible. Having a bit of an attack issue at this point. Don't really know why. It's not even really that bad, though, to be honest. I think our elements are kind of bad because we're focusing on wind, which is arguably the weakest one, especially if you're not going for Ma Chao or the other one. There are 2 characters that I did it. I summoned, I summoned my dad. All right. Can't do it. Cannot do it. I'm not gonna let the run be invalidated. Gather round. I have a story to read you. How did you like it? How did you like the story? Please note, your acceptance of whether you like the story or not is not important to me. Only that you fly away in a hilarious and satisfying manner and strike the screen if you so choose. Nice. Yes. A lot of Motoori Mori and a lot of Mori characters on the channel recently, but they are very good for these skill builds where you use a specific summon skill. Oof. Okay, I didn't summon it. I was trying to dash, and my dash had not recharged enough to get out of it. I think I have to inflict summon, or inflict Sorient, just cut the second from the cooldown timer, honestly. Wonder who it is that buffs Rapid Fire Cannon. Couldn't really tell you, to be honest. Shoe emblem. Okay. Who would we look for? Kanbei is who we want, for sure. There he is. Perfect. So he's going to come in for Ishida. I guess Ishida can come in for Naoe while we're looking for Kenshin. We can find Kenshin in here. We can find Kenshin or Nobuyuki Sanada in here. So we'll go there and look for either one of them. I don't know if Mature Yukimura Sanada is in the cards. We'll have to spend almost the entire final phase looking for him if he is. But our summon. As soon as I did it, I knew it was wrong. It's a lot of focus. You have to have a lot of focus to do this correctly. To not use another summon slot. Because normally you just kind of hold the button down to summon somebody. But hey, you know, challenges can be tough for different reasons. You know, sometimes having that like precision of the mind is a rewarding challenge in itself, which this one is rewarding in itself. Nice. Coco Day indeed. What a silly thing he says. About to fight Tamahami. We have kind of a running joke with Tamahami being a jilted lover on the streams. We make fun of him, which is always fun. He deserves to be made fun of. He's a very silly guy. Okay, Nobuyuki is here. I think we just take that. Yeah. Sanada Torchbearer. It's too good not to. Like Kenshin would have been nice. In fact, it might have been worth it, but I don't want to pass up the chance to get him. To get Nobuyuki, it's too good. We have 10,000 Tears of Blood as well. We need to get a better formation. That grind formation does buff our attack for ice, but that's just not quite good enough for me. I think, too, the correct thing to do is to do a samurai character for this, so you don't like lose out on your X attack with Dynasty Wars characters, because you don't have to worry about missing an attack by evading, so you don't summon. Our damage is really good, though. I mean, we are at 220% on Tamahami, which is pretty good. That's pretty high. I would take Art of War, don't get me wrong. Cool. Take Ding Vessel. Yeah. That's better than the other two we were offered. Like, the Revival normally would be good on high traversal, but it doesn't matter right here. And then, Sin Spewer damage. I've taken it before. It's not like a thing you never take, but it's pretty irrelevant. Like, Sin Spewers are a problem, but as long as you're not in a danger zone, their projectiles, you can just destroy them. So, not my favorite treasure option I've seen. Okay, I got stuck somehow. Okay, I couldn't evade. That was what happened. I was trying to evade to not summon, as opposed to getting the timing correct. So I summoned Kanbei Kuroda there by accident. It's okay, accidents happen. As long as they are dealt with in a timely manner, we are good. Let's just take the extend shock duration. It's the 4 that I want to use more often. I'm a little worried about getting more charm, because if I have too much and my summons are infinite, I might miss if I summon someone. Because, like, the easiest way to see is their timer starts counting down. But if someone's infinite, because we have the horse treasure, it's going to be more difficult to tell if I've already used them or not. We'll just see. Getting Sun Sheng Zhang active would have been nice in this run. So we could have gotten, like, maybe the 4 is what I should be summoning, you know? Or Hanbei in general. That is crazy how much freeze we get off that. Ah. The ones at the end, too. If you get to the end and press Y, it just summons them all automatically. So this is one where I really have to focus. I've already messed it up twice. We got all the way to the end. And on these 1000s, too, it just... You've really got to have a sharp mind on this one. Pay attention to what you're doing. Maybe we just stick around here and try to, you know, get into fights that we're able to maximize Munashige's rapid fire cannon. Yeah, that seems correct to me. Yeah, he's already active again. Cool. We go over here, we do that. Cut all the time from his timer. And then we can put him down again. It's probably a better summon skill I could be using, but I kind of like Munashige being in there. And it cuts the time from his timer, so it's fine. Just gotta focus up now that I'm in the later phases, and it takes a lot more time and energy to complete a phase. By energy, I'm just pressing buttons, but still, you know what I mean. Mental energy. Yeah. All we gotta do is, like, one Mushu attack and then he's back. And then he charges our Mushu for us. And we can use him again. Yeah. That's really good. It's a good little system. The Sanada remaining. No one in here is Sanada. No one in there is Sanada either, though. No. Yeah. Yeah. We have no Uesugi or Sanada options here, so we're going to go for Wisdom. It'll help our attack. 5% every time we do it. Bunch of danger zones, though, which is increasing our danger level for sure. It's okay, though. We can just get our symbol and then keep going. And our consecutive hits are so high that we can pretty easily heal ourselves that way. Yeah. We are kind of low on damage at the moment, just because of, you know, at a certain point it does hamstring you not being able to use all of your slots. And you can fake it for a while, but at a certain point you do want to be able to use all your slots, which is okay. That's why it's a challenge. I'll take the Vigor for now, I guess. Having more Mushu charge will be nice. We do have insane amounts of status infliction. Like, we freeze like everybody. And if we had what's his name in Nagamasa Azai, we would have infinite Mushu probably. Not that we don't now, but even more so. Yeah, we have pretty much infinite Mushu at this point, which is good. I will take that. Worth saying, you know, I'm doing my best to not miss any times that I accidentally summon someone. I don't think I've missed any so far. It is possible that I did, and I do apologize if that does happen. But I do think I've been able to catch it every time I've done that. Summoned an additional person besides Mishige. 8-gate Gold Lock is good. It boosts the Mushu attacks, but it doesn't really help us with our damage. Demon Eye is surely correct. We don't have a lot of Slay, but it's right. There's KG, so now his letter is active. And we'll take that too. And now we're done with Fiend's Cauldron. So this is actually... Demon Eye is actually perfect. Like, it's, you know, it'd be nice if we... Oh, Awakening of Demon Eye is greatly increase attack speed and defense while active. Does that have a C for in defense? It does. Come on, Koei Tecmo. Come on. Or maybe that's right. Yeah, I think it's fine. Anyway, let's see what Minoshige does now with damage. 200 damage per Wind Orb hit. It's pretty good. We will take. I want to take more Slay because now we have Demon Eye. We can get more attack that way. I think we're in an infinite chain situation where our Mushu charges are a symbol and vice versa. During phases anyway. And on the bosses it won't be like that. For now, it is. Very good. Nice. This is a blank tree. Torchbearer. We need to find the... I'm gonna roll a little bit here. Like, if we're gonna have a chance to find the Sonatas we need, we gotta find them now. On this blank tree, we have to get at least one. We're not going to. There's Kenshin. I'll just take Kenshin. Yeah, I'll just take Kenshin anyway. Okay, well, Kunoichi and Sasuke are in here. We don't have a Crystal Bead, but we'll get one of them. I think we're probably... No, we only need one. We need one Sonata and one Torchbearer. Oh, I've summoned Hanbei. I summoned Hanbei. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, to be honest, like, I feel like at this point I should just use the Mushu Assemble shenanigans. It does not charge our symbol. automatically. Got to work a little bit harder than that. We do charge our Mushu super fast, though. Which is also good, don't get me wrong. I think it's funny to like use like a kind of bad summon skill for this challenge. This area is pretty annoying too. This like these docks are really annoying. I'm taking more wisdom. It's too good. Nice. All right. You can see, like, being this limited on your summon skill, it does just increase the time of the thing. Because you don't realize how much your summons, like how much it helps having other people defeating enemies. In these 1000s especially. Alright. Please. Kanochi. Perfect. Okay, so that is the one Sanada, and now we need one Torchbearer. We have almost everyone from here. Is there anyone that's a Torchbearer? There's not. I'm gonna go for this. No, if I go here, if I can get to 30, it's too good. Like, we have to get the wisdom to a crazy number. We have time to find it. There's a decent number of Torchbearers. 245% attack. 245% attack is nothing to sneeze at. I think the charge 1 is the best thing to try for this challenge because it's the easiest one to almost summon. So it makes sense to stick to the one that you're gonna potentially accidentally do the most. That was my thinking with this. I knew it would be like a really intense kind of mental challenge as far as like pacing yourself. And admittedly, we've kind of beaten it by eliminating the threat of summoning an additional person, but I think that's kind of the only way you can do it. Just because it's tough precision-wise to not accidentally summon someone by pressing the wrong button or holding down Y for too long. Oh, like that. Yeah, it's hard too because his charge he doesn't have a charge 5. If you get to 5 at the end of his chain, he just summons the guy if you press Y. But hey, we're keeping it honest. We're not taking any shortcuts. I do think Goma is going to be challenging now that I'm thinking about it. Extend disorient duration. That seems good. Great. Can't go past. Just can't go past 4. Because I did it. I summoned Honda. This is really hard. I've done a really good job so far. It's just how precise you have to be. As I've said, it's just that's the part that's hard. And so far, it's been like how long the phases are taking as well as tough. I'm just gonna assemble so I can try to get through it this phase without failing again. Get the same emblems? Yeah, we do. Same bonus emblems, that is. Nice. I would like to not get Dark Wraith again as my challenge. I don't know if that's also saved and will be the same or not. I don't know how that works, if it's instanced or whatever. It is, in fact, instanced, it seems. Okay, let's find him. We're gonna Mushu on him. Yeah. Dang. He moved away. Probably the most annoying person we could be fighting here. Dang. Yeah, we're gonna Mushu through this. Our Mushu attack seems like it's really strong, as you'd expect, with having almost 30 wisdom. Okay. The freeze. Yeah, we kind of want to have enough. So, the King Cauldron. This is our last chance to find Torchbearer. We have Ginshio, Sunsa, and that's it. So 2 out of probably 12, let's say, or we get 4 totally random. I think 4 random is a little bit better odds. Yeah, because I have no rerolls left. If I didn't have no rerolls left, I wouldn't try this. But that's Torchbearer. Oh man, that's great. Yeah, we'll take that. That is awesome. So we're gonna put in Mature Yukimura Sanada for Mitsunari Ishida, and we get 100% attack bonus. Like, this guy's not... He's not buffed at all. Is there any other one that has wind that would be good to use? Like, is anyone buffed? Penetrating Blade, April Showers. Meteors. An Ice Tornado Blade. What? How many breakdowns were we off on this? We're still 4 off on that. That's how many you need. I'm gonna put in Sanada instead, because he gets buffed too. So now all of our people are buffed by Mature Yukimura Sanada. I think that's correct. Our entire party has 100% attack bonus. That seems good. Let's see it in action. Yeah, that's good. I got a little scared. I didn't want to summon something by accident. Okay. I think Penetrating Blade is really good too for Demon Eye, because he just turns right around and starts using it. Our symbol duration is very long too, which is great. I do think he's going to perish. Yep. Cool. Very good. Getting Mature Yukimura Sanada active was really nice. I took out Kanetsugu Naoe for some reason. I'm going to put him back in, because that's totally wrong. I don't know when I did that, but I'm sure someone saw it and was like, why are you doing that? And I don't have a good reason. So, what can I say? All these people are getting attack bonuses, are giving us attack, except for Nobuyuki, but he's got a really strong skill, so I think it's correct. Cool. So now we have barrier. We have an additional 100% barrier damage for Goma. I don't know when Kanetsugu came out, but that was not right whenever I did that. Oh, I know, because he wasn't active until I found Keiji Maeda. That was it. I forgot to put him in. But it's all good. Still want to summon the wrong person. Like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared of doing it that I don't even want to, like, try a different attack. It would just be so devastating if I did it at this point. Because I think it would, like, restart the whole fight. Oh, not devastating. I mean, we're doing so good. We'd get back here really quickly anyway. Regardless, I'm gonna assemble. Yeah. Yeah, he's down. You can get him. Very good. Okay. One more fight to go until we have completed this challenge of only using one summon slot per wave. It's a tough one. Tough one for a different reason, but definitely a valid one. Good. I'd like to get a charge attack where he turns yellow, but he's not giving me one yet. Okay, he just did. Symbols charged, perfect. I'm going to assemble now so that the orbs fly past me. I'm going to learn from Traversal 6, and I'm going to full Mushu on him right now. Mistimed it a little bit. Probably could have killed him if I had timed it better. I'm going to Mushu out of this. Probably take his barrier down. I will indeed. And then we will see if we can finish him with Nobuyuki. Ah, just barely didn't. Would have been cool if we had just finished him with the only slot we used pretty much the whole time. But yeah, that was completing Warriors Abyss Traversal Level 1 with only one slot used. Was pretty challenging. I knew it would be, like, mentally, but we were able to pull it off. So, really fun challenge. Let's take a look here at the end screen just to get a final tally. We got 30 Wisdom, 3,724 attack, 2.5 million battle power. It was all Wisdom pretty much. Some Wind, good, decent amount of Charm, but we were able to do it by only using the first slot. So once again, just a reminder, if you made it to the end of the video, make sure you like it so I know you liked it. And if you made it to the end, you definitely did like it. Hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss any of these challenges, and post your challenge in the comments down below so I can put your name at the start of the video, give you a little shout out, and take on what you got for me. All right, we'll see you next time.